Okay, well, let's start with this new heaven and a new earth and a new Jerusalem. Lots of new, new, new. It's coming down from heaven. Can you help us to understand this imagery of it coming from heaven? And what does this show us about the relationship between heaven and earth and God's renewed creation? What's it going to be like?
Yeah, that's very interesting, the relationship between heaven and earth. And as I said, I think what you have taking place in 21 and 22 is heaven and earth have now merged in this new creation. And by heaven, we don't mean, when John says a new heavens and a new earth, the heavens would be the sky, the solar system. But in chapter 4 and 5, when John goes up to heaven, he's in the throne room of God, the place where God dwells. And that's what now becomes one. So I take it that there's no more heavenly throne room of God. It's now become one with this new creation, because now the throne of God and the Lamb is in the center. It's not up in heaven like it was in chapter 4 and 5. It's now on the new earth. And so you're right. It's, as we said, the book of Revelation is kind of the story. How does that heavenly scene in 4 and 5, where God is on his throne, the Lamb is on his throne, all heaven acknowledges God and worships, how does that become a reality on an earth that contests it and does not acknowledge that? And so now heaven and earth become one, and all of creation gathers around, and the throne of God is now at the center of creation, and all creation worships and lives in his presence and acknowledges who God is.
I mean, I think most people think of heaven and earth as two separate places. Like I don't know about you, but I always think of heaven as something above me. Maybe that's my Catholic upbringing, but I'm a Protestant now. As a separate sphere, a separate place, it has to have some dimension in it, because angels are living there and people are living there. So this great merging is really an interesting idea.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, because at the present time, they are separate spaces. But then, as the Lord's Prayer, your will be done, your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven.